Hi everyone, it's Kiwi Simming here and welcome back to my channel for a new apartment build, which I'm so excited about. I don't sound excited right now because it's 7 in the morning. My hay fever is really gross and yeah, but trust me, I'm excited because you guys know how I feel about apartments. They are kind of my life. Yep, wow. It's been like, what, 2 weeks since I finished Thorndon Apartments and now here I am doing another one because I'm serious. I just need apartments in my life all the time because I need a project and I'm just obsessed with apartments. So yeah, this one is called Willis Street Apartments. If you don't know, hold on, I need to sneeze. Just give me. Okay, hi, I think I'm good. So yeah, I can't remember what I was gonna say because like it took a while for my sneeze to come. Do you know, I hate when that happens. Like you're sitting there and you're just waiting for the big gush and the sneeze to just come and hit you, and then it just takes forever and it's kind of stupid and makes me angry. But anyway, here we are working on our next apartment. This is the third apartment series on my channel, by far the biggest. Like this apartment complex is freaking huge, my friends. It's huge. Guess how many apartments there are? There's 16. There's 4 on each floor and there's 4 floors, and if you're not very good at maths, 4 times 4 is 16. So we're gonna be doing this for like 16 weeks. 17 weeks actually because of the base. But yeah, so in the first part we are just doing the base, which is nothing overly exciting. I actually kind of despise doing the base of apartments. I don't know why, like it's just kind of dull and boring because you're like doing the same thing on every level. I mean, I guess I could be a bit different and like not do the same thing on every level, but whatever, who cares. Okay, so it looks kind of similar to the last couple of apartments in the sense that it's quite blocky. Like as you can see, yeah, you can see the blockiness that I'm talking about. But this one actually has a proper roof, so there's that. I did try to do like the type of roofs that I was doing in the apartments before this one, but it didn't work because I had already built 4 levels and I don't know how to build any more than 4 levels. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, I ended up just putting a normal roof in, which is good, and I really like the way that it looks. Also, this apartment complex was so hard to screenshot. Like I couldn't even get the whole complex in one screenshot. So literally the thumbnail of this video is pretty much just going to be a corner of the building because I couldn't get the entire thing in. It was too big. But yeah, I'm building this in Storybook County, so if you can like tell, there's a lot of buildings around it. That's because there is. The last couple of apartment builds I've done in Starlight Shores where it's been quite an isolated lot, but no, I wanted to do it in like an actual city this time around. Not sure why, I just did. But yeah, so I did have something that I wanted to say about this apartment, but I've totally forgotten what it was. Yeah, I think this is my favorite layout of like all the apartments that I've done. I looked back on Ocean View Apartments like not that long ago and I kind of turned my nose up at it. I was just kind of like, okay then, I don't know. I just feel like Ocean View Apartments was my very first apartment complex, if you don't know that. And I really loved it at the time, but now the more that I look at it now, the more I'm just kind of like, that's kind of dumb. But I mean, I was happy with it at the time of posting it and that's all that matters, and you guys enjoyed it too. So yeah, if you haven't watched the Ocean View Apartments series and like you're kind of new to my channel, you can go and watch that if you want to. It's finished, so yeah, there's only 4 apartments in that complex though, so definitely upgraded. So the first apartment complex had only 4 apartments, the second one had 9, and this one has 16, so God, this is going to take so long, and I'm going to have such a hard time thinking of ideas for individual apartments like every week. This complex may just stress me out, but you know what? It's worth it because apartments, my friends, I love them. But yeah, so we're just doing the exterior paint. I just went with some white siding and some brick because, you know, I love me some brick. Although I don't usually use red brick, so this is kind of new to me, but I mean, I think it looks nice all the same. And we're doing some landscaping right here. I was going to try, well, I did try to put a fountain in the middle of the path there, but it felt too crammed, so I got rid of it pretty pretty much as soon as I did it, 'cause, I don't know, it just didn't really, yeah, it was just too small an area to put a fountain in. This is a 40 by 30 lot, by the way, so it's 40 wide and 30 long, if that makes any sense. It should do. So yeah, I think that you need possibly a mod to insert a 40 by 30 lot yourself, or you can just like find one that's already in the world. A lot of worlds tend to have them anyway. I mean, this is built in Storybrooke County. I didn't have to place this lot, I just demolished a building that was on a 30 by 40 lot and used it. But yeah, we're doing some landscaping now. It's got a couple of palm trees there, and I know it like doesn't really suit there being palm trees since this isn't like a beachy apartment complex or anything, but I just, you know what, I wanted them there, so I put them there. That was a really weird laugh, was that? I've frozen, okay. Yeah, so we've got some palm trees, which I think look quite nice, even though it's kind of out of the style. Who cares? I like palm trees and I wanted some, so yep, we have some of those. I'm now doing the windows, which sucked probably the most. It's just so boring. Like, I love apartment complexes, but like building the base is always the most boring part because honestly it's just so repetitive. You're just literally doing the same thing on every level and it kind of sucks. But anyway, there's no stairs in this apartment. I did include stairs in the Thorndon apartment series, but not with this one, just because I just wanted an elevator. I couldn't be bothered trying to juggle stairs around this time. So if you live on the top floor and the elevator goes like out of service, I'm sorry, you're trapped. Just wait a few hours and you should be alright, you know? If there's a fire and you can't use the elevator, sorry. I mean, hopefully it'll burn out by itself. I'm so awful. That wasn't even funny. Oh, imagine that though. Like, imagine being in an apartment and can they legally do that? I don't think that people would be allowed to build shit. I don't think people would be allowed to build I can't freaking say apartment complex. Why? I keep saying I don't think people would be allowed to build an apartment complex without there being a staircase as well as an elevator. I just feel like there'd be a health and safety thing. So yeah, I mean, this isn't realistic, let's be real, but it's The Sims, so I mean, even luckier in The Sims 4, you don't even use that elevator. You just poof and you're downstairs. So I wish life was like that. Do you know what? I hate elevators. I'm actually like low-key terrified of them. I don't let anyone know, but oh my god, when me and Alex go out to this place called Flying Burrito Brothers, honestly, if you ever come to New Zealand, go to Flying Burrito Brothers, honestly, and get the cheese dip because it's my life. But anyway, we park in this building because it's like really cheap parking at nighttime, but there's this elevator that you have to go down and it's bloody terrifying, and for some reason you can't, you have to use the stairs to go up, but you can't use the stairs. Wait, hold on, I can't, no, one way you can't use the stairs for some reason. I think the door locks from like one of the sides, so I think going down you have to use the elevator. And it's stupid because I hate elevators, and it's like an old elevator, so it's like really rickety as it goes down. It's like, oh my god, this thing is gonna break. But like, people park there for work every single day and use that elevator every single day, and like, I don't think there's many problems with it, so I kind of take comfort in that, but at the same time it's like still scary. So elevators, gross. I'm just so scared of being trapped in one. Being trapped in a confined space is like one of my biggest fears. One of my biggest fears actually is being buried alive. So I mean, I doubt that'll ever happen, but like, oh, can you imagine just like being in a coffin but being alive? Or like not even necessarily in a coffin, because oh my god, I've seen so many movies where they're like buried alive. I think it was on the Vampire Diaries at one point, and I remember like freaking the frick out because oh my god, I used to watch the Vampire Diaries religiously, and then it turned to shit, so I stopped watching it. Sorry to the Vampire Diaries lovers, but when your favourite character is Tyler Lockwood, you kind of get fed up with it. He's now dead, just by the way. I hate my life. I can't remember what I was saying, but I'm pretty sure there was an episode in the Vampire Diaries where someone was in a coffin, buried. Might have been Stefan. Am I thinking of the right show? I don't even know. you know what I think we should do? I think we should bury Damon alive and just get rid of him forever. Sorry to the Damon lovers, but I freaking hate Damon. He killed Tyler, so I kind of have a grudge against him. No, but he's just, I've never liked Damon, ever. Even from the beginning, I thought he was a d-bag. I didn't like him when he like made his big development and stuff and everyone started loving him. I still hated him. You know, I just, I don't like anyone in that show except for Tyler. And he's dead, so great. I need to stop talking about the Vampire Diaries. I mean, it's been a month since he died and I'm still going on about it. Shut up, Rochelle. Alright, anyway, we are just about finished with the apartment and are jumping into some screenshots. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. There won't be a download link until this complex is finished. Of course, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!